Give a big round of applause for Justin Tinzone, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I love the song choice too. What's going on, guys? So I used to be a door-to-door solar guy. So I used to be an eco-friendly Jehovah's Witness. And I remember this one day in particular, like I almost got shot on the job, right? I go to knock on this dude's door and start giving him my pitch. I'm like, hey, my name is Justin, and would you like to hear the holy word of solar and all its miracles that it can do for your home? Next thing you know, he pulls that gun out on me, and I'm just like, man, fuck this shit, okay? I'm out of here, okay? Man, I'm not trying to die for solar, okay? I call up my manager, and I'm like, hey, man, I just got a gun pulled out on me. We're on the south side of Tucson where they like to fuck around and find out. I think we need to move locations. And you know what my manager told me? He was like, man, next time that happens, tell him to shoot you. What you're doing is not illegal. And I'm just like, that's what you want to hear on the second day on the job. Like, that's motivation, I guess, you know? And I'm not gonna lie though, I wasn't the most model employee, okay? I used to smoke a whole bunch of weed before I got to your door. And I would use other company slogans in my pitch to sell you solar, okay? So I would knock on your door. Hey, my name is Justin, and did you know that with solar you can have it your way? Right? Go to the next house. Hey, my name is Justin, and did you know that only you can prevent a high electricity bill? Fucking dumb, right? Here's the thing that they don't tell you about door-to-door solar, though. You gotta knock on 150 houses a day just to get one appointment. That's what they don't tell you. So I was so high that by house 50, house 60, I'd be knocking on your door. Hey man, you know how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Way more than what your electric bill would be with solar, let me tell you. Wham! It was rough. Like Louis said, I work in car sales now. Oh man. One of y'all want to ever fight your managers before? No, I'm being dead ass. Like, thank you, okay? No, I had this one manager, right? And he would make my life hell. Oh my God, he would make my life hell. He would ruin all my car deals. Like, he would be so racist. Like, any time that I had an Indian customer sitting across from me, right? He would go, sit down, have a conversation with them, get up, and just say, thank you, come again, in an Indian accent. And they would always walk, and I'm like, dude, if you wanted me to do that, I could have done that. Like, come on. And there was one day right before our Friday meeting, and I'm sitting in my car, and I'm praying to God. I'm like, Lord, if car sales is what I'm really meant to do, please give me a sign. Anything, please. And the moment after I said that, I got a text from my manager in the group chat that he got fired. Let me tell you, I hopped out of that Friday meeting. I literally was fucking clicking my heels together on the call floor. My coworkers are here. They can vouch for me. I was so happy. Oh, God is, the moral of the story, God is real, okay? Moral of the story. No, car sales, it's a lot of fun though. You get put into a lot of fun situations, right? Like last month, I sold a manual truck to a guy with one arm. And let me tell you, that test drive was fucking crazy, okay? He was balancing the steering wheel with one fucking hand, fucking throwing it in the gear with the fucking next, and then fucking taking the right turn. I told him, I'm like, the only reason I feel comfortable with you doing this is because you were former military. I know what you're fucking doing. This last week, I sold a bigger SUV to a guy who was blind in his left eye. And he didn't tell me until 8 p.m. in the middle of the test drive. So if you guys think about it, okay, I'm about 3 people with disabilities away from getting my own infinity gauntlet of disability car sales. That or a lawsuit. Like, whichever one comes first at this point, like, I'm cool with whatever. I've been doing a lot of physical therapy because my body's real fucked up. No, you laugh, but I'm 28 and I'm bone-to-bone cartilage in my right knee. It sucks, right? So last month, I'm doing physical therapy in the gym, and I'm doing the kickback machine. And here's the thing, I work out alone, so I don't have anybody to tell me if somebody's like coming behind me or not, right? So I go to do the next rep, and there's this 70-year-old man that just so happens to walk behind me. And all I hear is, and I'm not gonna lie, in the moment, for the wrestling fans, I felt like Shawn Michaels, okay? But then I go to turn around and I just kick this elderly gentleman in the face. And I'm freaking out at this point, right? Because I'm just like making sure he's okay, like I'm trying not to lose my shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt like a bitch in the moment. Not because I kicked an elderly gentleman. I've been wanting to do that my whole life, okay? I worked at Skechers too many years not to take advantage of that opportunity, okay? I low-key felt like a bitch because he didn't even fall. He just and I had 60 pounds on the bar. I felt like, I felt weak at that point. Man. I used to be a teacher here in Arizona. Make some noise for teachers, guys. That's right, fuck them kids. Oh man, fuck them kids, let me tell you, okay? And here's the thing, nobody really tells you how easy it is to be a teacher here in Arizona. Like, it's serious. Seriously, it is the most easiest job that you can get into. All you really need to be a teacher here in Arizona is a bachelor's degree and some weed. And I only have one of the two. If you guys can't tell, I am high as shit tonight, okay? No, but I had a lot of fun being a teacher. Like, I had a lot of fun stories come out of it. Like, my first year of teaching, there was these two, literally 3 days before our graduation, these two seniors decide that they want to pull a little fake kiss prank, right? So one grabs the other by the chin and pulls them in real close. But he pulled them in a little too close and they accidentally kissed, and let me tell you, their reactions were fucking hilarious. One of them's just ugly crying in the corner. He's just like, "You're not gonna let me into the..." Oh, sorry, shit. I can't believe that fucking happened. The other one's just fucking bent over crying, like, "I can't believe I cheated on my girlfriend with you." And here I am just sitting at my desk like, guys, you can't have this reaction, okay? You can't be gay and homophobic, okay? Pick a side. The other one's still ugly crying. He's just like, "They're not gonna let me into the military now." And I'm just like, dude, you're going into the Navy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You're called seaman for a reason. Like, come on. I used to be the soccer coach at the high school as well, and that was a lot of fun. I truly missed that job. I felt like that was my passion, right? And here's the thing, I worked at a small school on the south side of Tucson. Our school was so small that we had to have soccer practices at the School for the Blind and the Deaf because they had a soccer field and we didn't. Let that sink in real fast. I'll wait. So it's literally my first week on the job, right? I just picked a team. We're about to go to the School for the Blind and the Deaf, right? And my backup goalie, he comes up to me and he's like, "Coach, do you want me to change for practice here? Or do you want me to change at the School for the Blind and the Deaf?" And I don't know why, the first thing I said was, "Man, I want you to change here. I don't want to have little blind kids see you change. What the fuck?" And then two other teachers heard me, right? Well, what I told the kid, he goes to the bathroom and go changes, and the teachers come up to me and they're like, "Mr. Benzone, you can't say that." And I'm just like, why the fuck were you laughing? What the hell? Like, I'm not gonna be the only one that gets tied down in the ship, okay? Being a soccer coach though on the south side can be scary though. You get put into I got put into a crazy situation. So we had an away game to Nogales. Y'all have been to Nogales before?
Yeah.
Yeah? So for those of you who don't know, okay, when you're going to Nogales, you're fine, right? But on the way back, you got to hit the border checkpoint. And I don't know if you, and one of the biggest things that I've learned, like as a teacher and as a coach here in Tucson, is that some of your kids just don't have papers. Like that's a fact. So I don't know if you guys have ever felt the fear of going to Nogales with several illegal kids in the back of a bus. But it is horrifying. It is, especially when on the way back and you hit the border checkpoint, 3 of the kids decide to roll down the windows and start saying racial slurs to these officers in Spanish. And I hear this and I'm like, guys, shut the fuck up, okay? I don't have my papers now either. We're all gonna get stuck here. Thank God we had a white bus driver. It made it a lot easier. Oh, man. Nah, this has been a lot of fun. It really has. I'm gonna sit down, my knees hurt. Oh shit, okay. I think that's almost my time, Kenny. I think I ain't got nothing left, man. All right, follow me on social media, Justin Pinzone Comedy. Listen to my podcast. Make yourself at home. Have a good night, guys.
Give it up for Justin Pinzone, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. F the kids, huh? F the kids. Nowadays I can give you 25 to life.